Tap today. It's the American League Futures taking on the future stars of the National League. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill today, Dylan Lesko.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And now the center fielder, Point Cott.
The center fielder, Point Cott.
The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone, and we're underway.
First pitch, 7:05.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Just missed. Here's a 2-1. Late on that fastball.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
On the ground, Triantos. One up, one down. Take a look at the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two down.
Batting third, the shortstop,
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit.
Holliday.
There's a strike. 2 out, space is empty. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Way inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. And another ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starter, Chris Fenner. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And let's take a look at the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Up and in. And that is ball one. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One down. Here's Harper now. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. To third. Tag. Got him.
I'm not really sure why he was even going for third right there, especially after getting a pretty bad jump from second. You've got to shut it down at that point if you don't get off to a good break. It didn't even take a good throw to get him at third.
To the right side, Santana sends it to first, and that is the inning. End of one, and we're still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Justin Henry Malloy.
The left fielder, Justin Henry Malloy.
Lesko back to work. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now the right fielder, Dylan Beavers. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Malloy leads off second with nobody out. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around third, the throw into second. Safe, and they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Adrian Santana.
Count 1-0.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Man at second. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1. And the right-hander deals. And he walked him.
Batting seven, the first baseman, Benny Vance.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Benny Vance. That one inside, and it's 1-0. And the righty deals. And a foul ball, third base side. In the air, left field. Clifford makes the play.
Batting it, the catcher, Adrian Castro.
And the batter now, Adrian Castro. And there's a ball. Right through there for a strike. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. That misses the zone. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Chris Fenner.
Now a chance for Chris Fenner. Base knock right field. The run scores from third. It's 2-0. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Go ahead, Singy. Say it. Helps his cause.
Helps his cause. Get that guy a jacket. He might be standing out there for a little while.
So digging in, Hoyt Cott. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit and a run in to score.
2 consecutive base hits for this team.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
First and second, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Bobby Cortez. Just missed. Just missed. Pitch misses there. 3 balls, no strikes. Jackson Holliday waits on deck. Fenner, the lead runner, out at second. Cott on at first with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. And there's the strike.
Helpful.
Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. The AL Futures lead this one 3-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Houston Ladd.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. That's one out the bottom of the second.
The left fielder, Ryan Clifford.
Here's the left fielder, Ryan Clifford. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And now it's going to be James Triantos. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
Out.
3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. The AL Futures lead it 3-0. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Sebastian Gomez Phelps.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now, Jackson Holliday, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
The shortstop, Jackson.
And a pitch.
Holliday.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Next to hit, Justin Henry Malloy. Doubled his first time up. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
No strike.
In the air, right side, Ladd. Under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dylan Beavers.
And now the right fielder, Dylan Beavers. A double and a run scored his first time up. In there for strike 1. Fought off foul. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Man at first, Adrian Santana getting ready to hit. Pickoff throw. Holliday dives back in safely. That one missed. Two outs. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
It's a good take.
The 2-2. Got him looking. And that'll do it. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Juan Escalona.
Number 1, Escalona.
Now the third baseman, Aiden Miller.
The third baseman, Aiden Miller.
The pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
Hit in the air, right field. Beavers under it. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting it, the first baseman.
Now Bryce Eldridge. Fastball for a strike. One out, bases empty. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first. 2 away.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
And now the pitcher, Sebastian Gomez Phelps. Swing and a ball popped up. Holiday in position. Makes the grab. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. The AL Futures on top, 3-0. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Chase Dolander.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Benny Vance.
The American League Futures, the first baseman, Benny Vance.
And he deals. Fastball for a strike. Ball one low. And a pitch. There's a strike. And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Ladd going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the catcher to hit, Adrian Casto. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Ladd makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Juan Escalona. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. Ground ball left side. Sends it across the first, and that's the third out. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Chase Hampton.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Willis Snow. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And another ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down. This to center field. Cott gets under it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
The center field, number 1, Drew.
And stepping in is the speedy Drew Jones. Doubled in his first AB. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Belsingi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And a foul ball.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And now here is Harper. Grounded out his first time.
Ball that's outside.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count. And
swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Jackson Ferris.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So the lineup flips over, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Hoyt Cott. As the lefty gets to work. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
So man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Cortez. Here comes a pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Miller to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jackson Holliday. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And he pumps it a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Jackson Jobe.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ladd leading things off and takes a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Activity in the bullpen. Diego Alonso appears to be getting loose. Rivas getting loose as well. And the 0-2. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now here is Ryan Clifford. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's a strike. 0-1. Ladd on at first, nobody out. Runner on the move. Fouled off left side. Got him. 1 out.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Aiden Miller now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Pickoff move to first. Ladd back in on a dive. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Kicks and deals. And that's outside. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Inning over. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, number 95.
David.
Now the left fielder, Justin Henry Malloy, 1 for 2.
The left fielder, Justin Henry Malloy.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. That's to third. Miller fires across the diamond. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
The batter, the right fielder,
Dylan Beavers will hit next. Rolled slowly to first. Eldridge. He handles it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Now batting, number 16.
Now here is Adrian Santana. A strikeout and a walk. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
That one is upstairs. The wind and the pitch.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right-handed reliever. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. The AL Futures lead this one 3-0. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Doug Ponce.
Number 3, Doug Ponce.
And here's the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge.
The first baseman.
0 for 1 so far.
Number 21.
The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And he brings it into the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
So now a pinch hitter, Jefferson Caro. One out, the base is empty for him. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willis Snow. There's a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Carroll leads off first with one away. That one way inside. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Drifts towards it. 2 away down.
Number 1.
Here's a speed threat, Drew Jones. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1.
Action in the pen down there. Diego Alonso, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Next pitch is outside. And another ball. That one misses. And the count is 3-1. Greg Harper in the on-deck circle. At the belt and fires. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Greg Harper. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 outs, bases full. Houston Ladd digs in now. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. And a first strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Swung on, belted. One runs in, hits the top of the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-2.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Ryan Clifford. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Line drive, could be extra bases. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 4-3, and that's a double.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Diego Alonso on to pitch here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, James Triantos. First pitch, and he just misses. That one out to right. Beavers makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. 7th inning coming up. The NL Futures lead this one 4-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Miguel Franco.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game, and now the first baseman, Benny Vance. The wind of the pitch. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Johnny Lowry preparing to come on if needed. Frederick, the lefty, warming up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Triantos tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now, Adrian Casto. And ball one. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Next pitch is downstairs. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Richie Guerrero, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
0-2. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Triantos makes the play. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The NL Futures lead it 4-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mariano Rivas.
Number 34, Mariano Rivas.
Here's the third baseman, Aiden Miller.
The third baseman, Aiden Miller.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, 2 now. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So man aboard, stepping in, Bryce Eldridge. On the corner for a strike. Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Patrick Rayburn.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And that's down and away. Swing and a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Righty delivers. And another ball. kicks and fires. Found back our way, and that's out of play. One out, the runner at second. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Not close with that one. Ball 3. Swing and a base hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Harold Burdick. One out, runners at the corners for him. Ball 1 there.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Miller at third. Rayburn at first. One gone. On the ground, could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. The NL Futures on top 4-3. So remaining in the game defensively, Harold Burdick taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Robert Frederick will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Moving in the bullpen, Willie Bush getting loose out there. And he deals. That missed by a lot. And to count 1-2. The lefty fires. Got him looking. And now 1 away.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Randy Gonzalez.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. In the air, right field, lob. Should have this one. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Pinch hitter coming on, Nick York.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
clips a corner. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the eighth. He's looking rock solid so far.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs. That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Out to short. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Gavin Cross. He represents the go-ahead run. Just missed.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. Third out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Staying in the game on defense, Tyler Whitaker. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. Also entering the game, Randy Gonzalez. He's the new third baseman. Also into the ball game, Nick York. He's in at shortstop. Also entering the game, Gavin Cross. He'll be out in left field. Marco Oliveros gets the ball now.
Number 19, Marco Oliveros.
So now a pinch hitter, James Wood.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
And a pitch. Just missed. That's outside. And it's 2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage. And the right-hander deals.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Now the catcher, Greg Harper.
Here's the catcher, Greg Harper. 1 for 3. Now a fly ball to right center. Whitaker makes the grab on the run.
The batter, the right fielder, Houston.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Number 15. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. That's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Eric Dickinson up and loosening in the pen. And a pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Beavers makes the catch, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The NL Futures lead this one 4-3. James Wood. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. Also into the ball game, number 15. He takes over in right. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Willie Bush.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
The pitch. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. The pitch. And it's strike 2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field now.
Way high with that one. And that's ball 2. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Santana in the box now, takes strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The wind to kick the pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
First baseman number 2.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
1 down, runner at first. Benny Vance getting ready to hit. Here's the strike, 95 of that one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And the pitch. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Snap throw to first, and he's back standing.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Digging in, Adrian Casto. High fly ball out of the left center field. And that'll do it.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.